Hey everybody, hello there, and good afternoon. Hey y'all, hey, we got two devices here. It's your girl Kenitra Moselle. Today is Wellness Work Wednesday. We're inside the Grace for This community, and we're talking about 3 reflections to make in relationships so that you can finish strong. Invite somebody in the room, let them know we are live. We are in here, and I'll do a couple of announcements while y'all have time to come in the room. What's up, my brother? Justice in the building. Oh, sorry, y'all. Y'all got the thing right there. My bad. My bad. So, what's good over here? I'm going to put up this banner. Y'all, look, drop a comment, tag a friend coming in here. What's up, my sis Q? I miss you. We need a little bit of reunion. We need to check in. What's good, y'all? What is good? So, I'm gonna just give and I'm a little bit early. Look at me. I was trying to give time for the Facebook. I got Facebook up today. Facebook leaves a no more time. So I give announcements. Y'all, we have been having an amazing week. How y'all week been? Drop it in the comments. Let me know. And I want to say that we're on the 5-day journey. We're on the Grace for This journey this week. So on Monday, we went live. On Tuesday, we went live. This morning, we went live at 6:45 a.m. We've been going live at 6:45 a.m. and we have been talking with our crew and just simply saying, hey, Deborah, we've been talking about the grace model. So we've been talking about the grief. We've talked about rest, and we've talked about the aid, the asking for help. So that's what we're in the midst of. Oh, no. Do I have the thingamabob ready? So if you're interested to join, let's say that if you're interested to join, ooh, the phone number is over here, right? Okay, so I need help. Deborah, can you type this in? Text Journey. You can text Journey to the number 203-547-2962. If you want to join us for the rest of the journey and get text message reminders, you can sign up by texting Journey to the number 203-547-2962. Okay. Didn't want to miss that. Didn't want to miss it. Didn't want to miss it. I almost forgot, right? So, what's popping? Happy Wednesday. How y'all wellness work been? Hey, sis. Oh, it's Alexa. Shot back to life in the building. I hope y'all are doing well. I hope your wellness work ain't working you too hard, but we need to do the work regardless because 2024 is bringing a whole nother level of work. Hey, to my crew on the YouTube, Facebook side, y'all drop something in the comment. It's working, girl. I understand. Okay. I absolutely understand. So if one of your buddies is missing, by all means, tag them in the comments. Let them know we are here. And I'll remind you guys, reunion in the comments, that we are doing the Grace Journey. I can pin it over here. We're doing the Grace Journey this week, 5-day journey. So you still have tomorrow and you still have Friday. You still have tomorrow and you still have Friday to jump in. And guess what? We're doing a whole lot more on YouTube now. So you can catch every episode on the YouTube channel, right? So y'all know I'm streaming YouTube right now. And you can go back. The YouTube is youtube.com/Kingdom Advocate. That is also me, Kingdom Advocate, okay? Yes. What's up, Treva? Hey, girl. Hey, how y'all doing? I want to give shout outs if I can. I'll give shout outs because it's only 12:02. I started early on time today. I'm gonna give them till 12:05, y'all. Okay. That's a long time. 12:03 and a half. We're gonna get into it. So I'll say this. Shout out to everybody who shared. You guys have been sharing and tagging folks and letting them know about Grace for This. You've been talking to them about the Grace journey and inviting people to do the journey with you. So I want to say thank you for that because it means that this community and space is serving you in such a way that you deem it appropriate and safe to invite somebody else in. So that is big to me. I want to say thank you because it means we are serving you well. I appreciate that. What it is that we're working through, the gains we have made inside of this space this year are big and beautiful. I'll say that they have been big and they have been beautiful. And I love the fact that we can actually kind of track where we are. We can really track our progress. And so 2024 is going to be dope and amazing. Period. Poo. Right? I got something I'm working on for January and I believe you're going to love it. Shout out the book right quick. If you hadn't got your copy of the book. Go on over to the Amazon, okay? Go on over to the Zon, go on to the Emma and get a copy of the Grace for This devotional, a 21-day journey for women growing through grief, right? All right, it's 12:04. Let's get into it. Let's get into it, right? So, what we talking about today? I'm gonna take this banner down over here. Boom. All right, so today we are talking about 3 reflections to make. Ha ha. 3 already started. 3 Thank you, God. Bless this time. I'm gonna behave. 3 reflections to make to finish strong in your relationships at the end of this year. Okay. 3 reflections to make. I got you. I'm about to hit you with it. Are you ready? Are you ready? Drop something in the comments. Let me know you're ready. I got you. 3 reflections to make. Okay. First thing, reflect on who started with you. Who started? Second thing is, who stayed? Thank you, Deb. Third thing, who stretched? Catch that. Who started, who stayed, and who stretched. Lord bless this dialogue. Okay, so y'all drop that in the comment. Who started, who stayed, who stretched. I feel like y'all know exactly what I'm about to say. I also believe you probably see some things, some people, some relationships, some incidences in your mind right now. Yeah, because you know where you started, and you know who started with you. Think about all this big energy we had at the beginning of the year. Think about who was giving big energy, who was in your team, who was in your corner. Like, just, we're not looking at where we are right now. We're just looking at where you started. Look at January. Our January was amazing. This reflection for me brings joy and pain, you know? Who started with you? I'm taking deep breaths. Who started with you? Let's honor who started with us. Because where you start still carries value. Where you start is an indication of what your preparation for your present looks like. Follow me. You could end somewhere completely different, but there's still honor and respect for where you started and who you started with, because there is some value. There is some kind of value that you can take away from where you started. It don't matter how bad, ragged, shot out your situation is or was. Your start gave you something that helped you push into the season you walking into. Period. So we're talking about relationships. We're putting faces in our mind. We're being intentional about that. There's some relationships that you started with, and they served you well. They served you well for the time and the season that you were in. Now, who's still with you? Who stayed? Who's still around? Who's still hanging in there? Who's still rocking with you? Who is still present? They're still present, but there's still a question that needs to be considered, right? There's still a question that needs to be considered. They stayed, but what is the condition of their stay? Well, what is the condition of their stay? Have they stayed and they're the exact same person? Have they stayed and this version of you is struggling to connect with the version of them that they still are? They stayed. Hey, y'all, they stayed. 3 reflections to make in relationships. Who started and who stayed. Sometimes being present, hey, Paula, sometimes being present doesn't serve. I'm trying to find a cute way to say this. Sometimes you don't need to stay. Some people don't need to stay. It's not good for some people to stay. Why? Because they may not be willing to change or stretch in the way that you're going. And so if they stay, it can be wounding or unsafe to them. So who stayed? Who stayed? Hey Keisha, who stayed, and has their stay been a good stay? Or has their stay been I think you need to let go? Right? 3 reflections we need to make. Who started, who stayed, and who stretched. So respect to who started with you. Love, honor, appreciate them, and cherish them for all of the days of your life. Because no matter where it is that you go, they still had a part of your story. And so it's big love every day. So it's big love every single day. But my love for you in the lifetime is not required for you to be present in time. That was good. That was the Lord. My love for you over this lifetime does not require you to be present in time. And that is okay. So we're reflecting, we're thinking back with where we started. Who started with us? Who stayed? What's the condition of that stay? Now, this one right here, I feel like this is the game changer. I feel like this is the game changer. Write stretch in the comments. Drop stretch in the comments. Y'all, how different are you from the person who was present in January of 23? How different are you? How much have you changed? How do you think about the situation how do you think about the situation you in now versus how do you think about that situation in January? How has your perspective changed? If you are different, there should be some differences in your relationship. We have done some stretching. Have your relationships stretched with you? Sometimes relationships they just fight back. They just resist, right? But who in your relationship circle, in your community, in your friends, I see you, Lord, who in there actually has been stretching with you? Who has been walking beside you to understand how you see things now versus how you saw them at the beginning of the year? 3 years ago, 5 years ago, 10 years ago. We got some long relationships. Relationships are impacted as you grow and change and evolve. Just because you've been friends for 30 years don't mean that this transition is going to default into the next season. That's not guaranteed. Who said that's guaranteed? Shake my ponytail. Who stretched with you? Who actually became the next best version of yourself as a result of you becoming the next best version of yourself? Everybody can't go with you, but somebody stretched with you this year. Now, the real level up is that person has been able to stretch in proximity to you, stay beside you, while not needing to be next to you. I ain't never seen my chin do that much. I only get an itch on my nose when we on live. I never get an itch on my nose. Who had the ability to stretch with you this year in a way that led them away from you, but was able to manage the proximity next to you? That's a real one. Whoever in your life that can stretch with you as you become the next best version of yourself and allow your stretch to make them better too, baby, that's one you need to keep. Everybody who started with you, it's not going into 24. And that's fine. It might be a little uncomfortable because we get kind of set with our people. We get set, we get accustomed to our circle, our homies, our squad. But everybody who started hadn't stayed. And everybody who stayed hasn't necessarily stretched with you. So take some time and reflect on your circle. Reflect on your relationships. This is a time to do inventory. And you know how people say at this time of the year, I'm going through it, I'm going to be blocking people, deleting, blah, blah, blah. It's interesting that we would have this conversation because that's kind of like the stereotypical dialogue to be having. But honestly, in order for you to finish strong, you need to know what you have had in your circle. Some are absolutely afraid to stretch. Stretching is scary. Everybody may not be as bold and courageous as we are right now. Some people, we have to model it to them from a distance because they'll be consumed in closeness. They can't do it. It's not safe for them to stretch before time. And if we apply pressure to people to stretch in ways that they're not prepared to stretch, then we begin to function as an enemy to them because we're pressuring them to do something that is not time for them to do yet. So your love for some of your people is going to require you to create space because it's not safe for them to be next to you in this elevation that you're moving into. How do you do that? How do you navigate that? That's a hard conversation to have. Or is it a conversation that has to happen, or do you just allow the space to be there? But before you intentionally make any decisions or movements or break up conversations, sit with yourself, reflect. Last thing I'll say is you also have to consider whether or not you could be the person in a relationship that's not stretching. You could be the person in this scenario that's not stretching. Both of y'all could be stretching, but it leads you to a different direction. That's okay too. That is okay too. I see y'all in the comments. So Paula said, what and who has affected you emotionally, physically, and mentally? Girl, that is so good. Stretching hurts when loss is attached, but necessary for growth. That's right, Keisha. Thank y'all for your engagement. Y'all are always talking back to me, and I appreciate it because I'm sitting here and I'm processing this as well. There might be some people that you tired of because they keep making you stretch, and you keep stretching and getting better, and you trying to be over it. Right? Like you keep making me uncomfortable, but it's making me better, and I'm tired, but it's working. So I guess you haven't had that experience, right? So that's it for today, y'all. That's our right, Deborah. That's how well this worked for today. I guess it's nap time, y'all. I've been up since I've been up. I probably need to lay it down. Take this time to reflect. You don't have to go on Facebook and make declarations of, oh, Tam, catch the replay, sis. It's a quick one. it's a quick one, but how do you reflect? And one of the things I really love about our space and how it functions is that God gives us a template. He gives us things to consider. He gives us specific questions to ask. He gives us specific questions to ask. What 3 things am I reflecting on? I'm reflecting on who started with me, who stayed, and then who stretched. Because everybody didn't do all 3. Respect to everybody who started with you because they helped you be prepared for the rest of your race. But big love to the one who has stretched with you, because baby, you a piece of work. You know I know, because I'm a piece of work and we cool. So you are a piece of work. And so honor to everybody, whether they are a starter, whether they are a stayer, or whether they're a stretcher. Respect on all of it. So y'all be encouraged. Y'all make that reflection. Y'all good? Drop a good in the comments if you good. Drop a good in the comments if you are good. I wanna make so I have updates. I have updates for y'all. So um I think it was last week I shared my planner with y'all, and I don't have it in here with me because I've been working in a different room, right? Good. Okay. Good. I see y'all. Good. Okay. Very good. We taking deep breaths, and we're moving forward. So I I'm excited because I was sharing with you guys about like the planner. Some of us are builders. A lot of us are builders. All of us are builders. And I know I'm called to builders, right? We're grieving, we're healing, and we're building. And so for you guys who are in the building phase, you know my brain is like a computer. I'm processing information, and grouping it and categorizing it and trending it in a way that we can make use of it, right? And so I shared a couple weeks ago that I made a planner. I made myself a planner because I was trying to plan my grace for this thing so I can show up and be consistent and take care of I got to do my own wellness work while also showing up with y'all to help, lead what's going on inside of the community. So I was irritated, y'all, because I could not find, I didn't have anywhere to put my brain. So I had to make it. I made myself a planner to plan the year. So I've been sharing it, and everybody is want a copy of it. Can I buy it? When you selling it? How much is it? And I'm like, I just made this for my brain. Right. That's what I was doing. So I had to go back in and make it pretty. Right. Of course, because y'all know how I feel about my stuff being pretty. It's got to be cute. It's got to be aesthetically pleasing. Right. Yeah. Not quite perfectionist, but pretty. Okay, right. So I'm gonna have that available for you guys. If you are a builder, if you know you are launching something next year and you need a strategy, you need it in one place. You are busy, you got kids, you are in ministry, you have all these other things that you are doing, and you need a place to put your strategy for your thing. You have a thing that God told you to launch, that God told you to start. I have a planner for you. Okay. It's called the Grace to Build Planner. Grace to Build. It's the Grace to Build annual planner. Y'all know I've been doing annual strategy planning sessions. And so essentially what happened was I needed a format for how I think and process. And when I'm helping somebody, if I don't have a way for them to take notes and track what the download is, right, Tam? You can lose it. And so honestly, it is an obedience, because I wasn't trying to sell this, y'all. I literally just wanted somewhere to put my brain so I had more room, right? I'm a drop it on Friday. So I will have it ready for y'all as a digital download on Friday. I just dropped it in my group with my mentor, and then my brand developer has to approve it because y'all know how I'm set up, right? So I will have it available for digital download on Friday. So y'all watch that. It'll go out to the email group. So make sure y'all emails are not going to the to your spam. If you are not subscribed, do I have, y'all forgive me, do I have that situated here? My brain trying to figure out graceforthis.net. Of course, you can go to graceforthis.net. What can you text? Text Journey. No, text Kanisha. Text Journey. Lord have mercy. I'll put it up here. Text Journey to the number right there. A part of, because y'all, we're on different journeys. We're on journeys. You good, Deb? So in our journey, we're grieving, we're healing, and we're building. And so depending on what phase you are in the journey, building takes another something out of you. And you got to have a place to like track it. It's like, oh, it's now I'm thinking about it, y'all. I'm getting this in real time. It's really an obedience tracker. Like, Lord, what, because the Lord is telling us what to do, right? Hey, Natalie, Elder Natalie in the building, catching us on the end. It is, Obedience is difficult when it's jumbled up all over your head. Catch me. It's hard to be obedient if you can't gather your thoughts. If you can't look at your path to obedience, it is challenging. And I'm trying to do right, okay? I'm trying to do what he told me to do. I need it organized. I'm sorry, okay. Right, so having said that, okay, so Sister Laura, you still in there? Drop something in the comments if you're still here. I'm going to have those ready and available for you on Friday. So you can text Journey to the number 203-547, okay, 2962. If somebody on Instagram can type that in for me, text Journey, the word Journey. Okay, Laura's here, 203-547-2962. 2962. Text Journey to 203-547-2962. Next time I'm going to remember and I'm going to pin it. I promise you. I'm working on that. Okay. So I'm going to take it down over here because I feel like y'all good over here. Y'all done had the times to get to it. It's all in my chin. I'm trying to get my chin back on the stream. Okay. So, y'all know I've been doing like annual strategy sessions and everything. And so we did our last Ready Set Network. Elder Natalie, she's on Instagram over here, y'all. And so, I had an upgrade. Available. And so Sister Laura was in the building and Sister Laura got the upgrade, right? I didn't see that Sister Laura got the upgrade until later. So I have like double gifts for Sister Laura. Sister Laura finna have a fit over there. So Sister Laura, I have some things for you. And this is a big shout out to my builders because I understand what it's like to be a builder. So this is one of our things, right? So we are bosses and we are brands. And so when we did our VIP day, we did bags. So I want to give you the I'm a boss, I'm a brand, a little zipper kit. You can put makeup in it. You can put lip gloss in it. You can put ink pens in it. We got a whole thing about pens. You got to have a good pens. And all my social media people said that the best pens are the big pens. So you're going to get 2 of these voted upon official pens. And then you're going to get the holder that says, I'm a boss, I'm a brand to go with your thing. So Sister Laura is going to get that, right? All right. So Sister Laura, additionally, because Sister Laura paid for this upgrade, right? And so it's been on my heart to give her another upgrade. It's feeling like Christmas. Oh my gosh, I didn't even think about that. So Sister Laura, what else am I going to do for Sister Laura? Sister Laura, we're going to do an annual planning strategy for you. And no fee, that is on me. And I'm going to give you a digital copy of the planner and no charge. So shout out to you. Shout out to her. Y'all clap for her in the comments over here. Y'all clap for her in the comments over here. Big. I'm a boss. She in the comments over here. I'm a boss. Yes, you are. Absolutely. I just see it on you. I clapping for you over here. Deborah clapping for you. Laura. Yeah, I just see it and I want to sow into you. So yes, you get the upgrade because you invested in that, but I want to doubly invest into you as good Grandma. I'm putting her comment up here. Yeah, so we'll schedule a time for you to get together and we'll do it at the office space. Hey, because I have an office space. Yes. All right, Laura, they hyping you up over here on Instagram. God is faithful to us, you guys. God is faithful to us, and I'm glad to sow. So we're gonna do her annual planning strategy. We're gonna lay out her 2024. She's gonna be able to put it in her Grace to Build annual planner. So as you move through your year next year, you'll just show up to what is on the agenda and you get to see in real time how God pieces together everything that you need to provide for the vision that he gives y'all. All right. So I wanted to do that. Yes. Blessings, Sister Laura. Blessings to you. Blessings to you. Blessings over you, over your business. And the same thing to everybody, y'all. We're doing our personal work. We're doing our relational work, and it rolls over into our professional work, right? And so last thing I'll say is that I'm going to do a class next week. I got to get everything set up, but Grace to plan. Your grace to build, but you need blueprints, right? You have to plan out your blueprints, right? You have to plan for impact. And so that is part of what my passion is on the hospitality side. And so it's rolling over into the building side. Thank you, Tam. So we're gonna do a session next week. I'm looking at Tuesday at 8 p.m. I'm looking at Tuesday at 8 p.m. For that. Trying to stay away from Wednesday because I know Wednesday is Bible study night. Um, and then I know for all of my mamas out there, y'all might have more agendas in the day. Y'all start to kind of wind down. So I'm going for the 8 p.m. Give me a thumbs up if the 8 p.m. time is a good start time for y'all. I'm going to do that class next week. It's gonna be more like a workshop. We got work to do. It's giving more workshop. We're gonna get through some things. I'm gonna have to do two. I'll do something in January too. Okay, so we're gonna get into that, and then I'll do something in January as well. Last thing I'll say is I do want to do a hardback. Right now for the planner, it's gonna be a digital download, and I can show you this. Oh well, how perfect. So look, this is my other workbook. That's so funny. So y'all know I'm a hospitality coach, right? So this is my how to plan for impact workbook. So I grabbed this to say, when you get your digital download, you can print it off like this. And I went to Staples and did something like this, but I want to check into some vendors and see what I can get for a hardback copy. For if you want a hardback, you can buy a hardback, and I'm gonna work to have that ready in January. Okay, y'all give me some time because it was just for my brain initially, and now it's the whole product and all of the things. So I'm going to work on that to make sure that y'all have it because 24 is waiting on no one. All right, so that is it. That is it. Hey, remember, life can be hard and your journey can hurt, but commit to heal so your story can help. Build what helped you heal. We build what helped us heal. All right, y'all. Peace out. We are going. Love you big. Boop. Bye, y'all. Congratulations, Laura. Oh, extra. I'm about to take this nap though. I gotta see if I got some other meetings. Me and Laura gonna talk real quick. And yeah, so that's it, y'all. I love y'all big. Y'all keep doing the thing. We grace for this. We grateful for these. We grateful for these.